How do? Villordsutch here. I know I've been away for a long time. I'm going to go away for a long time again. It's not prison. I ain't banged up at the Majesty's pleasure. I'm off to hospital for an operation on my nose and throat. I'm not having rhinoplast. I'm not having my impressive conch taken down. I'm going to have I say I'm going to hospital. Been cancelled a number of times, so I might not be going to hospital. If all goes well, I'm going to hospital on Monday. Anyway, by the by, I have a box. According to the back of the box, it can explode. I don't know why it can explode. Because I know I hope I know what's in here. Now I'm wondering what's in here. This, if anybody knows 80s nostalgia, I've got my Swiss Army knife. 80s nostalgia is brilliant. I've met him a few times. He's got an excellent little thing, website and channel and podcast and Instagram. He constantly reminds us that Wimpy's the best. He reminded me about this. I saw in CEX, look at me digressing, it was, remember Game & Watch, Nintendo's Game & Watch? It was the little stick man. And it was on sale in CX. And I think it was like 14 quid. I wanted it, but I wasn't buying it for 14 quid. Imagine going back home. It'd be like taking magic beans to the wife. Look, dear, I bought a stick man for £14. And I put a picture on Instagram, and 80s nostalgia. I know his real name, but I don't know if anybody else knows his real name, so I'm not going to use it. Said, there's something else you might like. So I bought it. Well, I think I bought it, but now it's going to explode. It might not be in here. So I bought it online from a shop with my money. It's not the stick man. So I'm going to open it. You can see it. Oh, I actually do not know what these are for. It's something to do with Nintendo. And I do have a Switch. My family got me a Switch for my birthday. And I love it. Because Sean Miller told me there's loads of retro games on there, and there is. There's loads of retro games. Oh god, what's that? It's full of weird little packing stuff. I put the box over there. There's a note in it. It's from CEX. And it is, yep, it's in there. How do you pronounce this? It is called an amiibo. It's got two eyes in it. Amiibo. So I have no idea what you're supposed to do with them. But it comes in little packing like this. Because we are now trying to save the world. We're trying to unwrap it. So this is an amiibo. However, it's a special little amiibo. It's tiny. It's tiny. It's a very tiny. Can you move his head? No, he can't move his head. His limbs are so solid. It is a tiny. I have to turn it around to the camera. I don't get cameras. It's a tiny Rob the Robot. I haven't got banana for scale. Let's be doing with Swiss Army knife, but try not to cut my fingers off. Ah! Tits. Swiss Army knife, Rob the Robot for scale. Look at that. Look how small he is. It's a tiny amiibo Rob the Robot. Like I say, I don't know what you're supposed to do with it, but I thought it looked amazing. I suppose you can get like the Japanese one, which is red, but I only ever remember the grey one. I never had one. I wanted one. My friend had one. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I want the Game & Watch, man, but no way I'm spending 14 quid on a stick, man. Look at that. So I picked that up from CEX online. I'm not telling you how much I paid for it. It's more than the stick, man. Don't tell my wife. Well, that's that. Isn't it great? Anyway, I'm off. Like I say, I'm going to go away for a little while longer, and I might sound slightly different the next time you see me, because they're doing something up my nose and out the back of my throat. So if when I come back I'm speaking like this, or speaking like this, it's still me. But that's that. Anyway, TTF everybody, ta-ta for now, cheerio, bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Rob. Bye. See you later. Don't drink too much, kids. I think that's what it said, wasn't it? Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.